This is the one that I wanted to talk about today, really getting into the money hacks and where we get the green. And we did this in these first few shows because we live in Atlanta. I wanted to talk about Atlanta-based companies, although Home Depot
Yeah.
is a national company. And this is going to be one of the greatest money hacks you get here in 2026.
Well, at show open, you told me 1 cent. 1 cent gets you something at Home Depot. I don't even know how that's possible.
This is not going to be a guarantee, but I'm going to tell you how you play the game at Home Depot because I'm going to up your chances there because Home Depot in each aisle, and it'll be dependent upon the SKU item. SKU meaning, there's one for this kind of light bulb and one for that kind of hammer or whatever it may be. They basically have clearance tags that they put on those aisles.
Mhm.
So the question is, how do I look for the clearance tags? And here's what I've learned going to Home Depot many, many times and playing this game. And I'm going to tell you where you have to run fast out of the store.
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I
not.
always
You're not
thought they
stealing.
had a
You're
clearance
not stealing
table.
anything. You're not stealing anything.
No, we're not talking
Yeah.
about theft. That's wrong.
So if you look at the clearance tags and the price ends in '06, 0.06, it's generally 25% off the actual price.
Wow.
So if something says it's 1906, that generally means it's 25% off. If it says like $30.04, it typically means it's 50% off.
Oh six is
So you
25%.
can be looking down those
04 is
aisles,
50.
'06, '04, which leads you down the aisle to '03, which is 75% off. And then '02 is 90% off.
And O2.
So you want to be looking down those aisles, and yeah, you're there. And see, most people go through these stores in a phase. They know this. You're like a mouse in like a little cheese maze, right? Because they run you around the store. You're like, I got to get light bulbs. I got to get rope. I got to get some paint. Before you know it, it's like going in a Target. You got $200. You're like, what the hell did I get for $200? What did I get? To be a smart shopper, you want to build wealth. This is how you do it. When you go into Home Depot, you may need things or not right now, okay? But if you need it, look, '06, '04, '03, '02.
I will totally be looking at that. I do walk into Home Depots with blinders on though, because everything in the first 10 feet is everything they're trying to sell you on the cheap and things you don't need. If you buy it, you made a mistake.
So in all of these, what Home Depot doesn't tell you is a lot of these prices work I'm going to put this checklist up on here. I call it my Home Depot penny hunting checklist that we'll put up on here. We'll do a quick flash on the screens for you. But they have like a 14-week pattern on Home Depot. And if you think about it, when you carry a SKU, some SKUs last forever. And over time, different products that they have in the store, because they have thousands and thousands of SKUs, eventually the manufacturer makes something new, it's upgraded, it's a little bit different, it's
Mm.
seasonal, whatever it may be. So Home Depot has to sell that inventory. And there are scanners that you'll see in the aisles. In many stores now, you can price scan something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You probably didn't realize that
No, I
when you're
didn't think I could use that.
you can scan something. So you may be able to score a wall scone, a step ladder, power tools, screwdrivers, light bulbs, and you might only pay a penny. Because if it hits this 14-week pattern on the clearance items that I told you, you could scan it and it will say 1 penny. And that's when you run for the damn self-checkout. Because when people are there, you're going to scan it. And not even the Home Depot, they don't track this stuff in there. They don't know which things are a penny.
This is crazy.
So you get there and then you scan it, it comes up a penny. They're going to think like you did something weird, like
Yeah.
you changed the barcode or something like that. But you can't do that, by the way.
No,
But
no.
you change the barcode, you scan it for a penny, and then, man, once you do it, stick it in your bag and you run like hell because they're going to be like, wait a minute, what was that? What was that thing for a penny? This is absolutely real. And I will tell people the best time to try to get these is early mornings before restocking
Okay.
after any holiday, because all these places like Home Depot, what do? They want to basically get things in the holiday stuff, and then everything goes on sale.
Oh,
So things in the holidays, and then obviously in seasonal traditions, because when it's Christmas time, as an example, Home Depot carries that seasonal Christmas stuff. What are they going to do with it when the season's over?
yeah. All those lights that nobody bought or all those decorations.
Yeah, or they realize, man, this product didn't sell. Nobody wants the snowflake lights anymore. They only want the little clear bulb lights, whatever it may be. So the only real way to tell if an item cost a penny, scan the barcode at the self-checkout. That is the way to do it. And you can always scan the regular barcode while you're in the store. But like I said, I want to ask employees, don't go up to an employee and go, Steve, is this a penny?
Yeah, you don't ask. You just
No.
go up, and scan it
No.
yourself. It's legal. That's what it's priced at, and you leave.
So, what do, folks? You want to get the real green. This is the money hacks. Go into Home Depot this weekend. Look for '06, '04, '03, '02. That tells you, baby, go time.
Yeah.
Go time. And if you're down at that '03, '02, that's when I would generally go up, self-check it out. By the way, it might be 75 to 90% off.
Doesn't
So
matter.
what? So what? That's still a good deal, but it could be a penny.
Dude, if that happens to me, I will be the first to let you know.